Marty Supreme, Marty Mauser, Christmas Day, Marty Supreme, Marty Supreme, we are Marty Supreme, Marty Mauser. If you couldn't tell, yeah, I'm gonna go see Marty Supreme today. This movie has somehow become the movie I'm most excited for this year. There's so many good movies that came out this year. Sinners, all of Weapons, all of them. Superman especially. But for some reason, I am incredibly excited to watch Timothée Chalamet play with a ping pong ball for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Marketing for this movie has been absolutely insane. It's one of the best marketing campaigns I've honestly ever seen for a film.
Because when I think heaven knows what, I think swat.
And so, you know, it got everybody excited. It did its job. I am very much ready, among many others. And this is what I got on today. These are the shoes. These are the vibes. Gotta have a little orange. Marty Mauser and Marty Supreme, gotta have some orange with it. Have to have orange. And then the shoes are the Nike Dot Swoosh Big Head modes, which I'm a big fan of. I actually love these shoes a lot. So, you know, locked in, man. Locked in. Anyways, yeah, let's head to the theater. Yeah, Marty Supreme. We are Marty Supreme, Marty Mauser.
Yeah, these supermodel fans drop the pack off to a man and then I go hold hands with them. Coleman,
Marty Supreme, Marty Mauser, we are Marty Supreme, Christmas Day. I just got out of the theater for Marty Supreme, as this whole video's been about. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, this was a phenomenal movie. This is coming from somebody that doesn't care about ping pong at all. This wasn't a ping pong movie. I'm sorry, it wasn't. It was everything but a ping pong movie, which I incredibly enjoyed. Yes, the basis, of course, was a ping pong movie. And yes, those parts were fire, but everything else revolving around this was absolutely amazing. Marty Supreme, we are Marty Supreme. Marty Mauser, Christmas Day, we are Marty Supreme. Absolutely love this movie. I'm a big fan of it. A24 just can't miss. They just keep pushing out bangers, and this is probably one of my favorite A24 movies to ever exist. And yeah, no, this was great. I wish I was able to see this in IMAX. Shout out to all the people in New York. Not shout out to y'all, because y'all are so annoying that y'all got to see this in IMAX 70mm early. Like, what? But I do wish I was able to see this in IMAX. But other than that, this movie wasn't about the visual anyways. It doesn't matter, okay? This movie was about dreaming big. It was about dreaming big. It was about having ambition and how do I say this? It was about having ambition and going for your goals no matter what, even if you know you're insane. It's both good and bad advice. It's facts. Once again, I said this last video that last time we did a movie review, I am not home, but I'm about to be home. And once I do get home, I'm gonna give y'all my full in-depth thoughts. Anyways, I appreciate y'all. I'm about to get home and give y'all my full in-depth thoughts right about now. I've returned home. It's been a few hours. It's been probably like 6-7 hours since the movie ended. After talking about it with some of the homies and really getting my thoughts out there, even though they haven't seen the movie, I was still able to talk about it because it's not really a movie you can spoil, you know. I was able to really get my thoughts out there and talk. And I'm not gonna lie, this is in my top 3 of the year, easily. It's easily in my top 3 movies of the year. My list isn't that big. I haven't watched as many movies this year that I feel like I should have, so I will say it's in my top 3 movies this year that I have seen in theaters. Is that better? But 100%, I absolutely adore and love everything about this movie. Now, before I talk about the meaning of the movie, which is very important to me, and everything about that aspect of the movie, I do want to talk about the movie just in general and everybody's performances very quickly. First things first, the star himself, Timothée Chalamet, is 100% one of the best actors of our generation. Now, am I doing a lot by saying that? I don't think so at all. I truly believe that he has proven himself as an actor and as a creative, just a creative in this space, to be up there as one of the best so far, and he 100% deserves that Oscar. I'm sorry, he does. And it's not even necessarily just his acting, it's just him as a creative. Like, it's really entertaining to see him fully envelop himself, I think that's a word, into his character and into who he's playing. And for this run, it is Marty Supreme, Marty Mauser, and he did his biggest of ones. And I'm incredibly happy that all of the hype and everything that he did for this promotional marketing campaign fully lived up to it for me. But his performance was amazing. His character in the movie is genuinely just narcissistic, but it's much deeper than that. And I like how they, I wouldn't say like explore it, because they don't, but I like how they just make it very open-ended, because it's not always black and white. you know? And he believes in his goals so much to the point that he's pretty much delusional, like he's stupid, and he plays that character very well. I couldn't see any other actor playing that character as well as he did. Maybe that's because I'm biased, maybe because I've only seen him in that character, so I can't think of anybody else. But yes, I absolutely love his character. His character is amazing. And then let's keep going down the list. Tyler, the Creator, is in this movie. I think this is his debut acting role. And it's Tyler, the Creator. I always could tell that he would be a good actor, right? Like, his music videos always give that vibe, and he just, as a that's gonna be the word of the video, creative. As a creative, I could just tell that he could act. I genuinely believe that, and so I wasn't really nervous about him having a good performance or not. But he had an amazing performance, even better than I thought he would. The best part is I didn't feel like I was watching Tyler, the Creator on screen. Half of it I forgot that it was even Tyler, the Creator, which is how it should be when you're converting. It's the same way for some music. Like I could look at an artist that came from YouTube as just an artist, and that's who they are. But you know, obviously he's not fully moving to acting, but it's really cool to see his breakout role be done so well. A lot of artists to actors don't do that well, especially The Weeknd, sadly.
Shut up! What are you doing? I have to go right now. I'm getting calls. I have to catch a flight. I'm on a tour.
Sadly, that's my goat though. I can't say anything bad. I can't. Odessa was also really great in her role. I have a genuine feeling we're gonna be seeing her around a lot for the next 1 to 2 years, honestly. And you know, she deserves it. I think she did an amazing job with her role, especially with a lot of the scenes with Timothy Chalamet. She was great. She was great. Kevin O'Leary, Gwyneth Paltrow, did great too. The whole cast was good. Okay, that's the bottom line. That's what I'm getting to here. I'm not a casting director. I don't know how this stuff works, but they all did their big one. There was nobody that really took me out of the movie or their acting was bad. Story wise, I'm not gonna really break down the story. This is one of those where it's like there's nothing to really spoil, but it's also like I don't want to talk about too much because I could easily talk about the whole movie in this one video. But the story was amazing, okay? It was great. All over the place, but in the best way possible. A24 pulled through. They really did their big one. I didn't have any worries about A24. A24 is low-key. They're fired. There were certain parts of the movie that like would happen and I would legit forget about it. And they would still wrap around and come back to it, which I really enjoyed. I liked having that feeling of, oh yeah, what is going on with this plot line or whatever. That was really cool. I was a big fan of that. Because even if they didn't wrap back around, I wouldn't have felt negatively. But it added a nice level that they did wrap back around. And then visually, amazing. It's nothing crazy. I know I said earlier in my, like, when I was not home, I said something about I wish I was able to see it in IMAX. That's just me being picky. I like seeing all of my movies in IMAX, but like it's nothing. IMAX wouldn't have revolutionized this movie for me. Everything that this movie needed to do for me was done without IMAX, so don't even worry if you're a big IMAX fan like I am. It's not that deep for this one specifically, okay? It's visually great, but it's not like, like this looks amazing, you know? But it looks great. It looks great, of course. Every movie that's come out this year has looked amazing. I can't lie. There has been no miss. Like they've been doing, Hollywood's been doing their big one with every single movie that's come out this year. Now, really quickly, I do want to just touch on and tap into the actual main aspect of this movie, which is literally its tagline, which is dream big. I loved how they showcased how motivated Marty was in the most delusional way possible. And they didn't award him for it. That's what I really enjoyed. They didn't reward him for being delusional about his aspirations and dreams, because it would take away from the more down-to-earth vibe that it genuinely has. He was so, from the first scene, like from the first time seeing him start talking about ping pong. This is a ping pong movie. It makes no sense. Also, the ping pong shots or scenes and moments were fire. It had me on the edge of my seat, which I didn't expect. I don't care about table tennis or ping pong, but those were fire. It actually made me feel it still engulfed me into the story and how it all was playing out, which I'm very glad it did that still, because there's a lot of people that aren't table tennis fans and they're still gonna go see it, and you will find a sort of enjoyment for the sport while watching this movie. But yeah, no, I like how they let him be delusional without rewarding him for it. A lot of movies that would do this type of thing would reward the protagonist for being delusional, and like he wins and this, that, and the third. And you know, there's moments where he wins, there's moments where he's not, and I really enjoy the moments where he's not, because it's like, wow, he's not winning and all he's still thinking about is winning. And that's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And like I was saying earlier, Timothée Chalamet plays that character so incredibly well. And that's why a lot of people don't like him as an actor, which is even more cool because for the past like 3 months, he's been playing Marty Supreme. Like he's been him. And after watching the movie, you can see that this entire marketing campaign since it started was literally him just being the character this whole time, which is very cool. Like that's really cool. That's how much he locks in with a character, I guess. I guess that's the easy way of saying it. And I think more creative people need to do that. This movie made me genuinely think about what I do and what a lot of people around me do as content creators. And it's like, you kind of have to be obsessed with it to a point of, you know, you can't fail and you know you have to keep pushing and you know you're gonna win. There's healthy ways, of course. Marty Supreme was not that healthy, but he had some moments where even if it wasn't that healthy, it was relatable or it was understandable because that's his dream. That's all he wants to do. And so it really resonated with me. I really liked that, and I liked how they showcased that. And there's a scene, a specific like scene I really want to talk about, but it's literally at the end of the movie, so that would be spoilers. This movie literally showcased that if you have a dream, it does not mean that's gonna be fun. You have to be in love with it. You have to do everything to make it come true and put the work in. And that's what he was doing for 2 hours and 30 minutes, which was amazing to see. So yes, dream big. And I said, I was saying that this movie would resonate with a lot of people that are very creative minded and have very big goals, even bigger than themselves, that they want to accomplish. This movie will resonate with you in some way. I genuinely feel that. I don't think I'm wrong on that. And I feel like a lot of people that have seen it around me can co-sign. Amazing film. I do appreciate you for watching. Let me know if you have seen it. If you're gonna go see it, please go see it, I beg. We need more original films like this doing well so that they keep making them. And I legit can't wait to see Timothée Chalamet in his next role. Not Dune, but like another role that's different and original. He did his big one. I have to respect it. I appreciate y'all, love y'all, dream big, accomplish your goals, do whatever you have to do to accomplish it, but don't do it at the health and risk of other people. Of course, as usual, don't do anything that will harm other people or yourself, okay? But dream big. Appreciate y'all, love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video, which might be something very random. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see y'all though. I'll see y'all.